Hey guys, this is June because I was born in June. Welcome to my amazing life today. So in today's topic, I'm going to explore with you how do I source to look for leads organically without any ad spends and then turn them warmer and then in the end into the hot leads using my Facebook profile as well as a Facebook group at the very same time. So stay tuned to the end. Welcome back guys. So basically I'm just going to show you guys my G.P.G formula in order to do that. So what is G.P.G formula particularly? Okay, in order to turn really want to source for leads using your Facebook profile without any ad spends, all you need to do is just use this framework I'm having. Okay, G stands for group, P stands for profile, and then this G stands for group as well. So what do I mean? Okay, the most quality of the leads that you can get is actually sourcing out from someone else's group because it is more like they are congregating for a very similar mission. However, there are a lot of people, they are doing it wrongly. They are doing it in a way that they are asking, they are pitching themselves into the group itself, right? It is actually a no-go when you're trying to pitch your own offer into other people's group. It is not a good way. So one of the good things that you can start with is that you need to select a group. Like let's say your potential clients and your dream clients, let's say most of them, they are local businesses. Then you have to start asking yourself, where do these local businesses they hang out? Do they hang out at some sort like a community, or maybe they buy some software, like they are paying for some software which they are congregating in a very certain groups. So in order to you to get to know more, you need to set a target that, let's say you're just starting out. You need to make sure that you're joining 3 to 5 groups, new groups, every single day for just 7 days. The reason is because not all groups are equal. By joining more groups, you can kind of have the feeling which groups your content or your vibe can actually in sync with the members and they love you and adore you. Okay, so remember, the first thing is that you need to know who is your potential client. If let's say you're not sure, you just need to test it out by having an avatar in mind. Like let's say you are thinking that your potential client can be local businesses. The next question you're going to ask is that, what kind of Facebook groups, or it doesn't have to be Facebook groups, it can be like, let's say LinkedIn groups, like they will be hanging out. Okay, and then these are the groups that you need to join for about 3 to 5 groups per day for just 7 days in order to get the vibe and the feel. Okay, and then next thing you need to do is that our formula is group, profile, and group, right? The next thing you need to do is that you need to make sure that you rise in the particular group that you just newly joined. What do I mean by rise? Do you guys know that for each group member, we always have this badge that's next to us? We have like, when you first join, you are called, they will give you a badge called new members. And then when you are starting to engage more and more conversation, your badge will become rising star. And then from rising star, it will become conversation starter. And then last one is visual storyteller. But then you'll ask me, but then June, what's the relevancy to what you're saying, right? Okay, so this is how Facebook rank and give you the badge. If let's say Facebook realize that the contents that you're posting in the group get a lot of people comment on it or engage on it, it means that it's a very good content to be shown to other group members. Does it make sense? So guess what Facebook want to do? Eventual goal of Facebook, they want people to stay in the group. They want to have the very close kind of community so that it can keep hanging out and coming back for Facebook. That's why if let's say Facebook sense that your comment, either your content or your comments get a lot of notice, then Facebook is going to give you a lot of love by showing more of your contents to even more group members. So guess what? You're starting from like a rising star, and then let's say you're posting stuff that get a lot of love and get a lot of like, then you'll go to conversation starter, and then your post will get even more people notice you. And that's where, when you rise up in a particular Facebook group, that's where my second formula, the P, comes in. Profile. Okay, from group people love June. Like maybe you probably maybe when you're watching this video, perhaps we cross path in one of the groups that we both are in, right? Then from the groups you get to know, hey, Let's check it out. Like why this person, June's post, get a lot of love and get a lot of people comment on it. Why am I keep seeing her profile and why am I keep seeing her photo, right? So let's check out what June has what is June doing and who is this June? Like where she's from. I want to see what she's doing, right? So you guys will hop onto my profile and that's where we will actually have a profile funnel, okay? So if let's say you want to know how to structure a profile funnel, there are a few very important ingredients. The first one is like a cover photo. You can check out my cover photo and model after it. And then the second one is actually a featured photo that you can also model after it. The point is that you want to make sure that is something that you want, that is something an offer. It can be like maybe in your cover photo you want to tell people, hey, you know what, I have a free ebook. Then the tendency of people want to get your stuff is even higher. And then later on, after they claim the free ebook, it's more about how you do the funneling, how you do the upsell, downsell, and everything that works, everything in a piece together, okay? So if let's say you guys want to know what are the steps that you need to take in order to make sure this profile funnel working, you guys can check out my, I have one, I'm going to put the link down below. It's called Client Magnet Machine Blueprint. I'm going to teach you what are the 7 steps you need to have, right? Okay, so this is about profile. The last one is about group as well. So why is it this group and this group? Why is it I'm posting 2 times? Okay, this is other people groups where your potential client, they are congregating. This is your own profile where you have the best resume and you have the best content, just like me. I'm doing like Facebook Live almost every single day just to teach you something so that we will cross path, right? Then you will check out my stuff, like you will check out my free ebook, okay? And then the last one, this group is actually my own personal group. So whenever people go to my profile, you can always have them to loop them into your own personal group. Okay, what's the advantages of creating your own groups? Let's think about that. But then June, I have no time to manage a group. I know. So I understand that maybe you will feel like, oh, but then June, no one wants to join my group. I know, but then you have to think that way. Everything has to start from 0, right? At any point of time, you still need to start from 0 without starting. Definitely, you will start to have your first member, your first 10 member, and your first 100 member, and your first 1,000 member. Everything start with first, okay? So the advantages of having your own Facebook group is because you can build an own community. I'm still learning myself, but I've seen so many people crushing this game. It is really, really fantastic of how they structure their group. Inside a group, you can build a community to support your group members. That's number 1 reason that you should have it. The second reason is that whoever who join your group, it means that they have a vested interest in knowing what are the stuff that you're doing. It is just like a free traffic for you in order to give even more stuff to your members in order to nurture a relationship with them. So it's more like cold traffic, where you meet these people from the group, right? And then they land on your profile, it becomes like a warmer traffic. And then they decided that they want to join your group. Guess what? They are hot traffic. And then third reason is that because when your friends join your group or when a lead join your group, basically you can get some information about them, including you can ask them 3 very basic questions. Like first of all, of course, their email address, if let's say you want to build a list. So without any funnel software, you can build a list with that, right? And the second thing is about you can ask them what are the things that they wish to learn from your group, because with this answer you kind of know where your audience is, what they want to learn from you, and then you can craft a content or teach them something else in order to further nurture the relationship, become a hot lead. And the third one, you can ask them what kind of challenges they're facing in their business right now, or whether it's in the business or in their personal life, depending on what you have to offer. Then you know the exact words that they are using when they're talking to you. Then you're able to create your sales letter very easily. Okay, so all this you can do without even having a funnel. Like a lot of people, they talk about funneling, and then I also know that not all my friends, they can afford like not all of my friends that you guys can afford like funnel software. Some is like ClickFunnels is $97 per month. When I first started, I did not even have ClickFunnels with me. So I just want to assure you guys that you do not need to pay any funneling software when you're first starting out. So you can just use my formula. It's called G.P.G formula in order to get started, in order to warm your leads from cold leads from other people group to warm leads, and then to hot leads. Okay, so in order to support you through that, if let's say you love this video, please feel free to give me some likes, give me some comments, and give me some hashtag live or hashtag replay and tell me what you learned from this video. And if let's say you do love my content, feel free to go to join my group. This is where I'm pitching you to join my group. You can go to 𝗙𝗕.𝗚𝗙𝗀𝗍𝗻story.co and you are going to learn so much more in the contents, because we actually have like some units that can help you to get started with some of the lessons, some of the past Facebook Lives that I've done. Or you can actually go to our YouTube channel. I need more subscribers, and then to bribe you, in my YouTube channel, you can even learn easier, because me and my assistant, we actually categorize each of my videos we actually categorize each of my videos according to different type of playlists. Like some playlist is dedicated for productivity, some playlist dedicated for marketing, and also as close deals faster, as well as affiliate marketing, so that you're able to learn very easily. And last thing, okay, so because I talked to you guys about this G.P.G formula, right? So if let's say you don't have time to do like so many different kind of engagement, or you don't even have time to source for the groups that you want to join, you do not have to do everything yourself. Like, oh my god, we have so much to do, right? So you should stop doing everything yourself. You just need to know the concept, and I hired an assistant to help you do that. That's why, because I got so many questions asking about how should you as a solopreneurs or first time hiring to hire your first virtual assistant. It's not so difficult. That's why I laid out my free 10 pages of ebooks to teach you how you can start hiring effectively on a platform that I suggest. It's not so difficult as you think. Like, if let's say you follow my blueprint and framework and also the mistakes to avoid, you can actually hire someone in less than a day. It's very simple, it's very affordable. I'm going to put the link down below, and don't worry, it's free, okay? So the next thing is that remember to subscribe my YouTube channel. I'm going to put the link down below, and also I have a podcast as well. So if let's say you're not a video person, feel free to subscribe to my audio book. Oh, not audio book, to my podcast, okay? So I look forward to connect with you guys tomorrow then. Take care. Bye.